thanks to the wonder of call screening, I can say, well, it's the devil himself, J.C. I think it's J.C.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Hello? How dare you call me the devil when you know that you are the devil? The devil's mouthpiece.
For heaven's sake. Yeah, the devil's mouthpiece. That's what you always called me. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It is a symptomatic symptom of the sickness that is surging and boiling up in this nation that row after row and house after house is decorated to celebrate your master's birthday. Halloween, the most evil day of the year.
How do you know they're just not celebrating an early Christmas? And what in the world is wrong with a carved-out pumpkin, J.C.?
Because a carved pumpkin is an invitation for demonic possession.
It is?
It is, yes, it is. It's a symptom of satanic worship.
And that's why they put a candle inside.
That's right, so it'll draw the Satan from the flames. They create like a tiny inferno. It's a mini replication of hell to draw forth demons into your household and into your body.
So in other words, when they put a little smile on the pumpkin, that's really an evil smile.
That's exactly how the devil operates. He smiles at you. He says, look at all the wonderful, salacious things I have for you to enjoy. I'm your best friend. I'm your buddy. I'm the one who gave you information when God wouldn't give you information. I'm the one that gave you sex and pleasure and pornography and drugs and rock and roll and food and all the things that you can enjoy.
Wait a minute. What's wrong with sex?
Everything is wrong with it. Sex is dirty. It's disgusting. It's
JC, you know what? That's why Edna took the car and split.
No, it's because the devil distorted her deceptions and created her to become one of his disciples, and she was distorted. Sex is not meant for pleasure. People have got it all wrong. You are to
procreation. You know, that's it. That's why she left. That's why she left, JC. She had it with you. Obviously, you probably
because I wasn't going to give her sex.
There you go.
But that's implying that we were in that kind of a relationship, and we weren't.
And you know, she was actually a big supporter of yours. She sent me countless emails, JC.
Yes, she did.
And she was a supporter of yours, and I guess she just finally, she wasn't getting enough.
From God is to say that if anyone so righteous as to be in the service of God's 10-star, now recognize, 10-star general that I am, can be dissuaded and decepted and pulled away into satanic service, then you know that you are in danger as well. And it's a wake-up call from God that listen, there's punishments coming, Mr. Bell. You think these earthquakes aren't from God?
Like earthquakes from God?
Yes, to punish.
So so I take it the Hawaiian people have misbehaved?
Yes, because they do exotic dancing and they're always naked on savage islands like that where they don't put their clothes on.
Savage islands? Now wait a minute. You're saying the hula is evil?
Yes, it's a satanic sexual ritual to worship satanic gods. It's not American, is it?
Well, yes, it is. Actually, Hawaii, believe it or not, JC, actually was admitted as a state sometime.
Well, I don't recognize them.
You don't?
Well, no, because...
What about Alaska?
No, because Alaska is a sleeper state for Russia. That's another thing I want to talk about, is that the Russians... That's a trick. The Alaskans are all Russian sleeper agents, and they've got a foothold in our nation, and they're going to invade down through Canada. You watch, Mr. Bell. It's already happening, and that's the problem with Canadians and Alaskans is they can look and act like regular Americans, and they're much more of a threat than Mexicans because they're actually smart.
JC, let's get the view of an Alaskan on that. In Fairbanks, Alaska, Jeff, you're on with JC.
Oh, no.
Hello, you Alaskan traitor!
Oh, did you hear that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Defend yourself,
are you guys actually Russian agents? Agents of the devil?
Yeah. How much vodka have you drank tonight, you Russian, Ruski communist?
Well, I'm French, actually.
Oh, that's
you hear that, JC? He's French.
How dare you try to make it out by saying I'm French? You French freak!
Oh, JC. Be nice.
I am being nice. I'm trying to help him.
Here, I'm letting you talk to my audience. Somebody from Alaska.
Defend yourself, you Frenchie. Come on now. What you got? Bring it to an American.
Let him have it, Jeff.
I don't know what to say to this guy. I think JC stands for just crazy.
How
there you go.
dare you?
Yeah, I guess he dares.
You insultate me in such a manner.
Insultate you?
He's insulted me, Mr. Bell. And
the fact that Edna,
get someone who agrees with me, Mr. Bell?
The fact that Edna split is obvious evidence to, I think, all of us that even in your personal life. By the way, do you know where she went?
I have no idea. Last I heard, she was hanging out with truck drivers and truck stops.
Really?
We're tracking her, though. We're going to find her and bring her back home to the Lord. And in the meantime, I am looking for a new servant. And they can reach me at boiling.
Servant? Wait a minute. You trample upon all women when you say something like that. What do you mean, servant?
Women need to get back in the kitchen, back to the kids, and do what they're told. Listen, women are, this is another reason why God is angry at America, because women, they don't know their place anymore. Let me tell you, a woman is best when seen and not heard, but not seen wearing salacious things like women these days. I go out to the mall and they've got belly button rings and skirts and shorts so small, I can't believe what I see. And they need to cover up. The women need to cover up and shut up. And it's great when a woman is working at home and cleaning the kitchen and raising the children and doing her man's bidding. But like Ann, who is that? Ann Coulter? Is that her name? That had that book recently?
Yes.
She's a wonderful conservative, but where's her husband?
Well, I don't know. Where's Edna? I mean, Robin in Boulder, Colorado. You're on the air with JC. Any comments for JC?
Permission.
Oh, Lordy.
Wait, woman.
No, let JC, let Robin say something.
I had to give her permission first.
He had to give you permission to speak, Robin.
Well, I live with a cat, and
you hear that, JC?
Yes, you live with a cat. Continue.
And she helps me in the kitchen.
She does.
But mostly I like to wear the pants.
Are you a lesbian? Because it sounds to me like you're a lesbian.
Well, I am.
Oh, my God, I knew it. God, Lord, thank you so much for... See, God gives me all the information I need to know.
Oh, my cat is. My cat.
Now, wait a minute, JC. What do you have against lesbians, for goodness sakes?
Because they rampage across America, and they hate men. Now... Let me tell you,
now, wait a minute, JC. That's not necessarily true. It might be, but it's not necessarily true. Robin, do you hate men?
Oh, no, and by the way, my
have you ever been in a fist fight with a lesbian? Let me tell you, they'll take you to task.
I'm
sure that if she could have a shot at you right now, she'd... how about that, Robin?
Well, I'm kind of a...
What drove you away from men?
I'm kind of a mouse. I don't do much rampage.
Oh, you're right. That's a lie.
I might have done some
girls you tried to steal away from men? How many married women have you tried to seduce in your time? With a Tupperware party. Come on over for Tupperware.
That's not too awful many. I'm kind of old for that now.
Now, I know what happens at lesbian Tupperware parties.
Lesbian Tupperware parties?
Yes.
Well, you tell me.
I can't disclose those kinds of salacious details on the airwaves. There's something called the FCC, and I don't want to violate their laws and rules.
That gives me an idea. I had never thought about having a lesbian Tupperware party. But now that you've given me that idea, I might have to give that a try.
Yeah, it's a way to make money. JC, you just gave her...
No. Listen.
A very capitalistic idea, a lesbian Tupperware party.
I bet I could get rich and meet the ladies.
This is why you are so deceptive, Mr. Bell, because you could turn the Lord's words around and turn them into satanic propaganda. You truly are the devil's mouthpiece. This is an example right here of why you are so evil. and Missy, look, what you need to do is take off the flannel shirt, get into a church, and find a man. All you need is the right man that will change you back, turn you into a...
I'm sure that Robin would say that lesbianism is simply as natural to her as heterosexuality. Well, I won't say is to you because you don't want anything to do with sex, but to most other people...
You are implying against my heterosexuality, my manliness?
No, you said you don't...
Well, I just wanted to say what I'd do if I was invisible.
What would you do if you were invisible, Robin?
I'd come to the Philippines and I'd be your bodyguard so that nobody would be jumping on you or anything.
I appreciate that, and there you have it, JC.
What?
See...